let's just say you want to manifest prosperity in your life. In order to do that, you have to get past the I and the that. That is me and the prosperity, the thing that I want and myself. That's why Nisargadatta, who's a great teacher of mine in India, the title of his book, it was really a biography written about him, it's called I Am That. And even when God spoke to Moses and identified what his name was, he said, I am that I am. So you have to become the that. And when you become the that, you lose yourself in it and you become it. So that if prosperity is something that you want for yourself in your life, you have to become it. If wellness, healing is something that you want, you have to become it. You have to get past the thing that I want, and then there's me that is doing the wanting. And it's very interesting because, you've heard me talk many times on this show about Anita Moorjani, whose book I'm writing the foreword to, and her book is called Dying to Be. And she had a near-death experience and was healed of cancer at the very last, terminal stages of cancer. She said the same thing. It's like when we talk about awareness, what she learned in that near-death experience was that whenever she would put her awareness on someone, like her father, who had passed away 10 years before, or like her brother, who was on his way to on an airplane on his way to see her before she had her last breath, or on the doctors or whatever it is, as soon as her awareness would shift off of herself and onto that being, she would become that person. When I was speaking in Assisi, I literally became St. Francis. I was speaking about him, but I was no longer speaking about him. The passion was so great that I became him. And I literally felt as if he were in my body, and I almost collapsed in ecstasy in the passion of that moment. And I'm thinking about, what this means and how we can apply this into ourselves. In the Old Testament, in the book of Joel, it says, let the weak man say, I am strong. And it's the I am, which is the name of God, and then the that, whatever it is that you want to attract into your life. So whoever you want to become, whatever you would like to attract in your life, whatever you feel is missing from your life and you would like to have, you have to be able to place it into your imagination in such a way that you become it. And when you become it, as St. Francis said, it's no longer that you're just a compassionate, kind person. It's that you join those things together. You join the I, that is the physical being, and the thing that you want, and it becomes one. And you literally walk through your life as if you were that. And when you become that, when your awareness shifts to the thing that you want to become, and you begin to live it, and nothing can detract you from it, and you can nobody's attention. Your attention cannot be taken away from it by anything that anybody else says. It's like having such a strong burning desire that when you have this desire within you, it is no longer a desire. It becomes your reality. And as you live this way, and as this becomes your practice, it becomes so firmly entrenched in you that nothing can detract from you. That's when it begins to harden into whatever it is that you would like to attract into your life. So awareness becomes not just you're putting your mind on something and then thinking about it, then hoping it will show up. And this, by the way, is true. I think when we're sleeping and when we're dreaming, that while you're dreaming for 1/3 of your life for 8 hours a day, when you are in a dream state, whatever it is that you would like to attract into your life, you just have to put your awareness on it, and it is there. Thoreau said that we become our greatest person when we're in our dreams awake. That we become a waking dreamer, and we place our attention on whatever we place our attention on in our dream, it's there. And it isn't just something that becomes there. We are it. It's very hard to even use words to describe what I'm trying to say here. But when you become something, linear time just disappears. It just dissolves. It's no longer a part of your life. It's like it's instantaneous, and the past and the future all become one. And it's that oneness. It's like living that oneness, so that if we could just get out of our linear time minds, every spiritual book you talk about says that there is no such thing as time. You hear that over and over again, that everything is all just now. Well, if everything is just happening now, then there's no past, and there's also no future, that it is all just one big oneness. And as St. Francis was saying in there just before he died, that's you take this idea of I want to be compassionate, and you take the I and the idea of being compassionate, you bring it together and you bring it into love. You take kindness, and it isn't like I want to be kind towards someone else. It's like I combine those two things and I become love. And that's what God is. That's our highest self.